Hey guys, good morning, good evening. Hope you guys can hear me. I tried unmute gradually. Let me know in chat of everything. Yeah, just an update. Yeah, seems to be fine. So things seems to be fine. Just an update, guys. So I have updated. So let's wait for a couple of for everyone to join. Hey Ravi, hey Nikhil, hey Takshil. What's up? Depends on where you are at in your life. Uh, so Nikhil, you'll have to probably tell me who you are, where you are at in your life, and what is your aspirations, then I would be able to suggest to you better. I made some updates to this. Well, once we have good number of folks on the call, I'll probably give an update on that. Diabeto, tiring day, bro. I thought of skipping the stream, but then I thought let's not kill the consistency. Let's keep the consistency live. Well, check at least you should have solved NEET code 150 couple of times. Nikhil, as long as your DSA is solid, you can do whatever you want. You have to build projects. You can either pick Spring Boot, any language, it doesn't really matter. As long as your DSA is solid. Hey Takshil, hey Gopi, how was your day, guys? All good. So let me pick. Meanwhile, people join. I'll pick up some problems. Uh, well, Sheikh, bro, have you seen NEET code 150? There's a link in this itself. So all these topics, bro, you should know all of these topics. Gopi Yadav, no worries, bro. Keep applying. These are the topics, bro. Soil Sheikh, I have told you this earlier also. No, greedy also intervals. These are most popularly asked problems. You should know all of these. These are 150 problems and you should know all the patterns behind it. There is no you're not gonna get a good job if you just do 10 DSA problems. You might get lucky, but yeah, don't look for shortcuts. Nice, bro. Monty Shonty, just watch video about this thing, bro. It will help you. This video, this is all about DSA. I'll find some good pro. Yeah, these are the three problems that I've picked. This is 1300 rated, this is 1600 rated, and this is 1800 rated. So all are of good level. Feel free to hit this like, guys, if you find the stream helpful. About to join. Hello, boss. Hello, I'm working in a big MNC. AD, bro, you have to. Uh, this is the link. This link has everything, all the resources. And I have put this link here also. And so if you visit this website, couple of things you'll see. You'll see HLD resources. So my tip for you would be to just get started with this and for LLD focus on these. So that would be my advice. And then if you really want to know more about the structure of interviews, then probably you should watch this video once. This has all the skellies that I have. Like personally, I have given so many interviews, so based on that, but you can also just go to this, click on this Excel, so you'll see all the flowcharts as well, right? Just click on that. Everything is at one place, guys. Welcome, bro. Bro, what's your take on AI? I'm not sure, bro. I have no idea. But yeah, it is. See, layoffs were before AI also. Just that now it's the concept of social media. Why do you think that our parents or everyone loved government job? Because private job is a private job. There is no security in a private job. So that is always there. Arpit Saxena, bro, there could be a lot of things, bro. Uh, Depends on how many number of openings are you applying. Have you applied to two openings and then you are seeing it, or you have applied to like 20 openings, then you are seeing it. It depends on various factors. So only thing that you guys can control is how much you do within a day. One easy, medium, one medium. That's the time frame. What time it is? 10:40. We'll just get started in couple of minutes by applying to more openings. I believe 10 years in tech is good enough. I believe 10 years. So what will you do after 10 years, bro? Will you do what will you do? I don't think you will learn everything in 10 years. But yeah, you could do different things. Okay, shallow. How to get interview course. Bro, one way is apply to more openings. Okay. Oh, one more thing I need to add here probably. Uh, yeah, so this is all based on round, right? So I think one more topic will come here that will be like uh, resume and shortlisting, right? So what would come here? Like make sure your LinkedIn is updated, make sure your Jake resume template is there. Probably I need to put that there. That's worthy, I think. Yeah, I'll make a note of it. Jake resume template. So whatever I create, guys, I create with the aim of that it will help me also down the line. So everything that I have mentioned here is something that I've personally used. I don't put anything that I have not personally used because let's say after 1 year I need to prepare for something, right? I'll also come to this because this is everything in one place. So, bro, can you give me one suggestion? Yes, bro. What is the best way to apply using career portal or any using career portal, bro? Company's career portal is the way that I've applied. So, uh, to Microsoft directly via career portal, Oracle directly via career portal without referral, Uber without referral, Walmart with referral. Where is Goldman's? Yeah, Goldman's without referral. So one without referral, two without referral, three without referral directly on career portal. Without referral, with referral. Where is Flipkart? Flipkart also without referral. Out of 5, 4. Abhay Yadav, I would suggest, yeah, anyway, it's informative. So, but you can ping me on LinkedIn, bro, with all the details. If you have a personal question, just go here, click here, and then go. Ping me on LinkedIn. I'll answer you if you don't find comfortable. But that's awesome. What's awesome, Ashish? So I've been speaking a lot. So what is awesome? What do I have to choose? Bro, it is your personal decision. Like I would take instructor. I would not take instructor role personally because there is less learning in that. Oh yeah. Because I applied to more openings, bro. It is a number game. I feel. All of those, and also I had a good college, good company, so uh, and good resume. That's what I would like to say. So good CGPA, all of those. Yeah, I'll accept it, bro. But what to learn in tech stack likes, bro? DSA is always the first priority. Akshay Chawla. It depends on where you are, bro. Okay, so if your DSA is sorted, then you learn any of the tech stack, bro. It doesn't really matter. So things starts mattering when when you have passed out, guys. When you are just in college, see, you just have to choose something that is quick to learn, that has a simpler learning curve. So if I was in college, I would not learn Spring Boot because that's like the learning curve is more. Right? You would not choose graph database because learning curve is more. You would just pick SQL because that's easy. Uh, so that's what matter, guys. So and tip FYI. Cool, what time it is? 10:45. So I'll start. So once I come back to this page, you can assume that I'm speaking. If I'm not on this page, you can assume that I'm coding or thinking. If you guys want to know more about me, you can just ping here and let me drop a message. Please feel free to like. Practice, bro. Practice is what you need. Nice, good. Nice, bro. Bro, I'll answer all of the next questions at this time frame. Uh, cool. Fairly easy question, nothing fancy, but it kicks. So spent like 3 minutes. I was doing something else for 1 minute. Fairly straightforward, brute force, easy solution, 1300 rated. So that checks the playlist. So let's this also 1300 rated. Pick. Not gonna spend much time because that is not the meaning. Okay. feels like a DP. Uh, but looking at the constraints, it doesn't feel like a DP. DP number of, so we have to find all the, yeah, that's tricky. Let's see. 1 minus 3 minus 4 and lower is 1, upper is 6. What if I just choose the first number and then do the brute force? What is the difference between lower and upper? Hmm. So one way would be to do the brute force. We'll start with lower as 1 only, and the next possible value for the next one is you have a difference, which is b minus a, you have a, so that would be 2. So if I start with 1, then this would be 2, and then again the difference is minus 3, so that would be minus 3 minus 2 minus 1, which is not there, so this is not possible. So if I do try for all of these, then it is like n square solution. So we need to do better than n square. So let's just write it down, right? So a, let's say this is dA, so d1, d2, d3. Then our aim is that a minus b is equal to d1, c minus b is equal to d2, d minus c is equal to d. So this is our aim, right? Now I do have all of these, and I do have L1 and L2. Let's say L and H. So one way is that I can try all the values, right? But that we just saw that that is not going to work. So if we are trying all the values, then basically we are just not using what difference has to give to us. What if I do sum of all of this? Is it going to help me some way? If I do, no, this is wrong. This is B minus A. So if I add all of these, then it becomes A plus, no, no, minus A. D minus A is equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3. Is that helpful? Is that helpful in any way? So for first example, minus 2 minus 1 4 5 3. So is it that in this ratio I have to find only two numbers such that their sum is mine 3? Is that the answer? So 3 is comma 6. To find two such numbers such that the difference is 3. So for each D is equal to 3 plus A. So if for minus 4 I will check whether minus, so this is D, no, this is, let's try to find D, this is minus 4. D minus 1 is there, it's there. 3 plus A, if A is plus minus 4, can A be minus 4? They are saying that in hidden sequence A cannot be minus 4. Why does this feels like a twosome? Just an FYI, if anyone is looking at the thinking in the chat, I am not looking at the chat. Just B minus B minus B plus C plus B minus D plus C minus D minus D2 minus D3. That will be A minus D equal to minus D1 minus D2 minus D3. Basically two equations, D minus A 3, A minus D is equal to uh, negative of all of these, right? So what is negative of all of these? It is minus 3 plus 4 minus 5 minus 1 plus 2. So 4 minus 3 minus 5 minus 1. 6 minus 9 plus 2 minus 9 plus 6 minus 9 minus 3. Damn it, bro, that is understood, right? This is understood only, but does it? Yeah, this is not good, not the right way. I might have gone completely in opposite track. 20 minutes. Mhm. The first example, if I take the example, A is equal to 5 minus 3 minus 8, if let's say equal to 2, then that is also, yeah, that is not the right way. Why one not work? Let's say I'm saying A is equal to 1, so D is equal to 3. That is the first thing that I'm saying. And I'm also saying A is equal to D1. B is equal to D1 plus A. D1 is 1 and A is 1 to 2. But yeah, that again is brute force. Brute force won't work. Look at a chat. Starting, can we do all Lalipatak? That will be brute force. That is something that I've taught. That is a brute force. So because it is like 10 raised to power, the difference is huge in this. In Iran, what do you mean, bro? I don't even understand what are you saying. Virat Jain, hey bro. Vansh Agarwal, can you provide me roadmap of DSA? Yan square is not worth it. Might work brute force, but I don't think it will work. Yeah, based on this, you can do a check, but literally work. Let's take a hint. Or let's just wait, or let's take a hint. So there are 4 hints. Yes, that is true. That is something we can do like by picking. So they are saying ignore the given bounds. That is possible. Like if you just know A could be anything from L to H. And then once you know this A, you can basically find everything because your B will be A, this C, that is true. How does that help us? Yeah, basically we could try for each of the lower value. Look at the chat. What people have to say about this problem. See, it was asked in Zomato way. Nice. Way or way bro, way. Facebook way. Damn it, bro. This is like a popular question. This is quite difficult, actually. I agree. Mathematically, okay. Different two people, different opinion. Don't see the hints and say everything. This problem is difficult. Looks like I picked up. Yeah, but that won't work here. Yeah. Seems like a pure mathematical question. Hmm. Yeah, incorrect that I have already written here. So sum of will give a difference. Not sure, even I am not sure. I think it is useful. Sum of the difference array will give this. That is true. But what do I do with that? First was to check basically, but that check is not right. So probably you can do brute force. No, that's not right. This is like a very annoying problem. I picked the wrong problem for night. But yeah, I think good learning will happen in this. very medical. Incorrect. I already saw the hint one. It's basically what I also said that. So let's read it again. Fix the element of the hidden C. That is true. If you can fix A, you can get anything. The solution I know. Will it work in the time limit? That is the problem, bro. We need something that is O of log n. I hope you're not saying the n square solution. Bro, it is not n square, Anchored. Are you thinking that you will test it for all the sequences? Not sure what he is thinking. Do you have the O of n solution? Or are you thinking n square? O of n or O of n square? Encrypt, send the snippet, bro. Whatever you're thinking. Yeah, encrypt, tell, I'm listening. Anyway, I think I have only 8 minutes, so I'll not be solving this one. I'll probably spend some time offline. Let me read some comments meanwhile. My T count. Fruits. Okay, according to the. So what would your arbitrary hidden array would be? If we take an example, let's take an example of this one on your hint, and we keep track of minimum element and the maximum element. Yeah, that is true. Mhm. Hey Manojadi, I was just trying to go through the comments and Lali Patak. Yeah, I get your point, bro, but I don't. The intuition I did not get. That's something else. Bro, let's me look at the solution. Lali Patak, you have basically this thing, I think. That's not useful. The solution, the Newton. Yes, sir. Hello, no, no, I'm not offline, Manojadi. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Why do you think I'll be offline and then I'll be doing live stream? I could just solve problem offline later, but yeah, this messed up my brain. Anyway, my math is already weak now. It's more weak. This is crazy. I understood the intuition, but it's like a very, I would not say that, but yeah, it's a very famous problem. Not sure why it is very famous. Because you can see this has been asked in so many ways. It's just a problem that people love, I think. Zomato OA, and then Facebook OA, and then TikTok OA, 3 OA, straightforward. Yeah, Lali Pathak, I understood, bro. I understood the answer. That I understood, bro. I don't think I have this quality then. But yeah, tough problem, at least for me, this tough problem. We'll try it in the morning. What's up, guys? How many of you were able to solve it if you were solving concurrently? And Kared was able to solve it. That I know of. Damn it, bro. Manojadi, not today. My brain is already fried, bro. So there's no point of frying it more. Which weekly stream? So we one of the weekly contest I did. Yesterday I was able to solve first two problems. Third problems I didn't reach by that. First two were relatively okayish problems. Valid for a next permutation. Again, this is a very silly question. Valid palindrome and next permutation both are like, no bro, I'm not seeing any change. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I'll open this page. There is no minimum number. I don't think there is any minimum number per se, but your concepts on 150 need code problems and around that should be clear. That's what I feel. Like at least 2 to 300 is a good number to give an idea of that. You guys are not sure if that is said by Meta themselves or it's just Still, bro, I feel like you guys should practice, bro. It's like if AI can do lot of things within what you guys will do, right? So still, I think practice makes one's perfect. So practice should always be done. Just like I need to solve that problem. If I'm not gonna solve that problem again, then I'm not gonna learn it. So I have to solve that problem. Cool, what time it is? Is it 1:30 already? Couple of minutes more. Lalipata, you could just ask that to Google, bro. You should apply to Manoja D. You should apply to interviews then. Yes, yes, that will help. But you should apply. Also, let me know which stage of life you are in, whether you're in college, whether you're working. If you are in second or third year, you have done good, solved good problems, you just apply. Just apply and give interviews. You might get lucky or you might get unlucky. Depends. Yeah, you should start applying to jobs then. Harry Joshi, as many jobs as you can find, bro. There is no fix number. As many jobs as you guys can find, you should apply. Okay, thank you. How are you? I'm not good. Well, yeah, but thanks for asking. Hope everyone is doing well. Is it 1:30? Couple of minutes. Hari Joshi, if you are lazy, bro, then no one is going to help you. Neither me nor anyone. And if you guys find the stream helpful, please feel free to give it a like. That helps in reaching the stream to other folks. Dislike. Cool, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks, everyone.